Capricorn and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Today we are going to take a look at your week ahead tarot reading for March 1st through the 7th. In this reading, we're going to tap into the energies with the Energy Oracle. We'll get an overview message with the Fairy Tarot and break it down with the original tarot deck, okay? Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other placements. It's really about the title on this channel. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something here in the message. Also, energy and time are fluid, so you may find it resonates now. Some may find it resonates later. However, you will know if the message is meant for you because it's going to hit you. You're going to feel it. It's going to hit you right in your feelers, okay? So let's get started here, Capricorn. We'll start with a little blessing first, just to bless the space, bless the area. Please, Spirit, we thank you for the most positive and guiding message for our subscribers. Please allow a clear and positive message through whatever our friends need to hear. Please protect me, the viewer, and the cards from any negative energies. Thank you again, Spirit, and blessed be. So, let's get into it, Gemini. Most important message here, Spirit, for Gemini. What did I say? Gemini, Capricorn. You may be dealing with a Gemini, Capricorn. Let's see. Most important message. Most important message for Capricorn, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to see? March 1st through the 7th. Please and thank you. Thinking woman. Broken heart. One more card, Spirit, please and thank you. And we'll jump right into this message. Goddess of the moon. And yin and yang. So, Capricorn, thinking woman, a broken heart, goddess of the moon, yin and yang. So the first thing that comes to mind here, Capricorn, when looking at these cards is a person who is trying to gain more insight about relationships because of what they've gone through in the past. Trying to take a more balanced approach at relationships, trying to kind of plan and contemplate things a little bit instead of being so hasty. I do feel like there is a need here to trust your intuition a little more with the goddess of the moon, with the moon energy. Moon is always symbolic of intuition, letting your intuition guide you. So let's see, Capricorn, what we can see for this week, March 1st through the 7th. Most important message for Capricorn, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to see March 1st through the 7th? Please and thank you. Most important message here for Capricorn, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to see March 1st through the 7th? So, Hermit, Eight of Swords, Four of Wands, Princess of Summer is the Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups is also present, and the Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. So what I feel here, Capricorn, is I feel like there's a situation from your past. I do feel that you feel kind of tied to this connection still. But understand this is all about how you're thinking about this connection, okay? I do feel like this feeling drawn to this connection isn't necessarily a bad thing, okay? And especially in this reading, I'm not really picking up any toxicity. I do feel like this energy more of it's from the past, right? The reason why you're not wanting to move forward in this current relationship is because of what's happened in the past. And that may be why you're seeking more information, Capricorn. That may be why you're kind of thinking, processing, contemplating this, okay? Trying to take a different approach. I do feel like this person is bringing in this air of healing, okay? Maybe helping you through those old wounds, or something about maybe they're just being patient with you for you to work through that stuff. So let's take a little bit deeper look here, Capricorn, into these energies for you for this week. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit for March 1st through the 7th. What does Capricorn need to see here? March 1st to the 7th, please and thank you. Most important message here, Spirit, for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to see about this situation? Scorpio. Ooh, we're just all over the place, aren't we here, Capricorn? For Capricorn, Spirit. For Capricorn. Capricorn. Most important message here for Capricorn. Three of Swords. So this Three of Swords is Lovers. So this is a Gemini. Could also just be a very strong connection. Okay. I feel like this person who you had this strong connection with maybe caused some pain, caused some heartache, maybe went behind your back and did things that you really didn't expect this person to do. Okay. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles here, you feel like this could be focusing on work, but I want to say that you feel like you still want to work on this. You still want to work on this past situation. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. Let's see what else we can get here. Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands. This is a person who has been through a lot, has been through a lot of lessons. I feel like this card is symbolic of the water that was under the bridge. The water that's kind of the negative energy that's kind of built up from this past connection. Maybe this is that you, even though you're wounded from the past, you're still open to love. Open to any kind of love, really. But I do feel like, Capricorn, you do want this deeper connection with somebody. One thing I get, though, here is you might be a little bit indecisive, maybe a little flighty due to not wanting to get hurt. Okay, you may be quick to leave because this person reminded you or triggered you to feel a certain way. I invite you to maybe take a different approach when you're being triggered. First, speak on it, right? So just say it, like, I feel like I'm being triggered right now. 1 second. That's all you have to say. And then the rest of it is in your mind, okay? And I really invite those who this is resonating with to kind of peel off that Band-Aid a little bit. Dig a little bit deeper into that trigger, into that past wound. see where that hurt, that pain, that suffering is coming from. Because until you heal those past heartaches, those past wounds, and it's okay. I feel like in the past, a lot of people in the past haven't really known how to process their emotions properly. So what's going on is everybody's really going through this tough time with all of these past wounds coming up at one time. Each of those different past wounds needs attention, needs healing, needs cared for, okay? A lot of times that's what that process is, that healing process, that self-discovery process. It's digging deep and peeling off the band-aids of all of your old wounds and kind of consoling that inner child. I'm getting the sense here now, Capricorn, for some of you, you could very well have multiple options, okay? And I feel like the reason why you're going through this, why you're putting yourself through this, is because of these past wounds, these past hurts. Every time you're getting close to that deep connection that you truly want in your life, I feel like you kind of, maybe even unintentionally, self-sabotage the connection. Say it. Say it. Just put a word to the feeling that you're feeling, okay? Say it. That's what I'm hearing. Say it. Communication. Say it. When you're speaking on what's going on within you, you're actually shedding light on that situation, on that hurt, on that pain, on that trigger. When we do this enough, not only is it going to be healing, it's going to feel very liberating as well. And it's also going to bring in this balance that you need. It's definitely a process though. And depending on how much pain, how much sadness, how much heartache that you've suppressed is going to determine how long or how many times you go through this process. I do feel like once you start going through this process, it's just going to come naturally. I feel like it's just going to, it's kind of like a train or a car. Okay, once you get the train or the car, the momentum going, it's hard to get it to stop. And that's the sense that I'm getting here, is once you start taking action, once you start speaking on those triggers and speaking on what's going on within you, it's going to start bringing light to those pain, those hurts, those wounds that you've accumulated through this time you've been here. I do feel like the reason why all of this is coming up is because there's a new opportunity that is something that's going to be more grounded, more stable, more solid, but you're going to have to be prepared for this first, Capricorn. It's not like you can't create an angel in hell. You know, you can't tend to a healthy relationship in a toxic environment. And I do feel like you want that. You want that deeper connection, right? You want something that's more stable, more solid. I feel like that's what you're desiring here. Okay? Let's get a couple cards here for the advice for Capricorn. I do want to do an extended reading here. I want to take a look at this new opportunity. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of past wounds, so it's going to be hard to kind of dive into that past. It's something that you're going to have to do. I actually have a review and release video linked below that would most likely help you through that process. I also have a book that I just put out. It's called Journaling for Self-Discovery. It's the same as the review and release video. It kind of goes through that process and helps you to figure out what it is that you truly desire. You know, what's going to make you happy. Ultimately, Capricorn, I feel like there's kind of this ending that needs to take place. And I don't feel like this is an ending with a person, a place, or a thing. I feel like this ending is having to do with these belief systems surrounding this abandonment that you felt, this loss, this heartache that you felt in the past. I do think that that's going to be a process for you. So maybe going and doing some research on grief or the grieving process will help you to get through that abandonment. I get the sense here, Capricorn, that you were just going along your merry way and then something hit you. And then all of this came up. But I do want to touch on the fact really quickly that everything happens for a reason, Capricorn. So this initiation of this healing process, it had to take place. It wouldn't have been brought to light any other way. So in the extended, we'll take a look at this new opportunity coming in. Take a look at the outcome, where this is headed. Get a little bit more advice. We'll just pull out some more decks. Get it all going over there. If that's something that you guys are interested in, the link will be below. But honestly, Capricorn, for this reading, the main thing that's coming out is healing this heart, these wounds, this heartache. And until you heal, you're going to carry, you're not going to be able to bring in that soulmate, long-standing spiritual union, because you're kind of self-sabotaging. And I feel like it's maybe even unconsciously. Of course it is. So, Power Thought card coming out for you, Capricorn, is: it is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. So Capricorn, that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this week. If you want to get in on the extended, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.